wherever the hell I am. Why does it keep telling? There we go. I've got the green light again. Hang on, we got to get that. There we go. Now I can see everything. How are you all doing? You having a super fantastic sparkling day? My day has been awesome and super fantastic and sparkling. So what have you been up to today? How did your challenges go? How did you do? I'm not going to apologize for my over lengthy talk on pattern interruption today, because it's important that you think about these things, that when you have a pattern interruption, that you think about, what does this mean for me? Does this mean that I need to change paths? Do I change directions? All of that sort of stuff. So it helps you stop and analyze things. So it's important to do. So we had the pattern interruption discussion today. Then the business one was the projects, was getting those smaller bits done. So finding those little 5-minute, 10-minute, 15, 30-minute slots that you could go and pull some of the smaller tasks off your project board and get those accomplished today. So how did that go? And then how much fun did you have with boxes creating sorry, my dog is turning around in circles in a fast motion. Now she's just flopped down. I don't know what she was doing. She was chasing her tail. I don't know. And how did you get on with creating things with boxes? Boxes of all sizes, all shapes. Who created forts? Who created castles? Who created racing cars and spaceships and houses and all sorts of wonderful things you can do with boxes. So I hope you had fun with those too. So our day started off with, an upset puppy. Well, we now have a new morning routine. Our morning routine is, as soon as the light comes up, Zeffie gets up, now comes running down to the front of the RV, puts her head, she's figured out how to get her snout between the curtain and the window so she can look out, and she'll sit there for 20 minutes. Then she comes back to bed, yips at me, and then we proceed to, as I say, come on, and then starts licking my face, my arms, whatever skin I have showing, she starts licking it. And I'm like, no, that's not going to work. I still got to have a shower. And so then she has a bit of snuggle time. Then she comes back out here again. And so while I'm having a shower, she's busy peering out the window and all that sort of stuff. And then we go for our walk. We went for our walk this morning, and so that's our new normal right now. So we went for a walk this morning and went to past our friend Vicky's place, but she wasn't outside, so we couldn't stop. And Zeffie's trying to get to her door, and I'm like, no, Vicky's not there, so we've got to keep walking. And she was whining and crying, and so we got a few spaces down, and I stopped, and she's still whining, trying to get back to Vicky's. And I actually had to physically pick her up and cuddle her and tell her everything was okay, and that she'll get to see Vicky tomorrow, and just soothe her down. And then I put her back down, and she just happily trotted off, and we continued our walk back to the RV. So she was a little upset this morning that she didn't get to see her friend. But we've already spoken with Vicky, and we're going to see her tomorrow. So we have a happy pup. Oh, but she did stop and check her digging site. She did stop and have a quick sniff around the digging site, I think, to make sure it was still there and looking good. And then, we carried on. And then I started getting a lot of private messages. I was getting tagged in posts because I belong to a group called Fleetwood Bounder, which is, the RV that I have is a Fleetwood Bounder. So I belong to a Facebook group for Fleetwood Bounder. And in that group, when I've been traveling, the day I arrive at a new campground, I would go walking around, take pictures around the campground, come back, do a post on what the drive was like, what the road conditions were like, any quirky things we saw along the way, just basically tell the story of our journey to get to that campground, and then what our thoughts were of the campground. And then I post a picture of Sparkles on her site all set up so they can get an idea of how big the site is, and then about different amenities around the campgrounds and stuff. And the last time I did a post was when I arrived at Clearbrook Golf and RV Resort, which was 4 weeks ago. And so people were like, what's happened to her? Is she okay? They're putting posts into the group asking where I am and tagging me in posts, and I'm getting a ton of private messages going, are you okay? We just want to check in, make sure you're okay. And it felt really, it kind of woke me up to the fact that there's a lot of people there that follow me, and I truly appreciate it, and because they always give me feedback on stuff. But to think about the fact that they thought, hang on, we haven't heard from her for a while. To know that there's a community of people, the only way I know them is through the Facebook group, but they took the time to check in to make sure I was okay because they hadn't heard from me for a while. And then I realized that I totally forgot to do a post when I arrived here at this campground, so I went and made that post and put all the stuff in there and thanked everybody for their concern and stuff, and to let them know we were all okay. But for now, we're here until the end of April. But it was very very, very touching to know that there's a community of people that I don't know. The only thing we have in common is that we all own Fleetwood Bounders, but they were like, "Are you okay? Do you need help? Are you all right? You and Zeffy okay?" And so it was just nice to get that community feel of checking up on you. So you never know where your community of people are going to lie or going to be that just want to make sure you're okay. So are you okay? How was your day? I had fun collecting birthdays today, playing the birthday bingo game. And I think I've almost got 2 cards filled, and I'm working on a 3rd card because every time I've got to get 2 birthdays per month for the card to fill out a card. And then I get over on some of them, so I've been filling them in on other sheets as well. So I've almost got 2 full cards and a 3rd one that's underway as well. So if you get a link from me in the messages saying, "Hey, I want to add you to my list to send you birthday cards and gifts, please click this link below," it is not a scam. I've had people ask me that today, and I said, no, just go check my Facebook Lives, check my wall, because that's, I'm asking for this information and it's not a scam and nobody's hacked my account, so we're all good. So please know if you do get a message from me asking you, and it's got a link that says receivebirthdayGifts.com, that is a legit link. But so if you want to go to there right now and do it, it's called receivebirthdayGifts.com. Just put your name and address in there and your month and the day of your birthday, and that gets put into my system, and you will get birthday cards and gifts on your birthday. So if you'd like to get that, it's receivebirthdayGifts.com. And then the other thing, what else have I got on? Oh, I'm on a little early tonight because in 18 minutes I have to get on my mastermind call. We've got our mastermind group meets twice a month on Zoom. And then, of course, we have our big all-day meeting. And this one at night, it depends on how the discussions is going as to how long it's going to run. So I had to make sure I had Zeffy walked. We actually took her down to the dog park. She wasn't running around. She just sort of like sauntered around and checked out this, checked out that, did a little bit of running. It wasn't until we got back to the RV that she just started going crazy and just started doing laps up and down the RV. And I'm sort of like, really? This is what I wanted you to do at the dog park. Now I don't know what she's trying to do or get at. But what are you doing, Zeph? What you doing? Like she looks up at me and goes, nothing. Love that sweet and innocent look that you have. Come on, come up. Can you say hello to everybody? Can you say hi? Can you say hello? There you go. So I took her for a walk in that. Gonna make myself some dinner. Look at this crazy dog. She's got this thing now where she'll stick her head down and stick her butt right up in the air and then twist her head underneath. I'm not sure how she does that, but I can't do that. I'm not that flexible. So about to go make myself a drink that I can sit and have making my mocktail, my healthy mocktail, which is apple cider vinegar, lime juice, lemon juice, tablespoon of each in a tall glass, fill it up with sparkling water and sip. It exercises the saliva glands, and it's got a very tart taste to it. Some people like to add honey to it. I don't. I like the sharpness because it's part of my saliva gland exercises I have to do to keep them healthy. About to hop on that. It's going to be awesome. I just know it is. I got a feeling in my bones. It's going to be an awesome mastermind call tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that. And we do these calls twice a month, and then once a month we meet and have a big, basically all-day meeting, which is kind of cool as well. So it'll be good to catch up with everybody that's in the mastermind group and do some learning and some exchanging of ideas and get ready to rock and roll, because I have a new plan for a new business idea, and I am doing some research into getting board certified for this new idea. I just have to figure out what classes I need to do before I apply to be board certified. What is it in? You'll have to wait and find out. But it's I'm really excited about it. So I'm putting it out to Mastermind Group tonight to see what they think and see if they can come up with some ideas on things that I may have not thought about yet. So anyway, that's it for me. Hope you all have a super fantastic sparkling evening. I'm going to go grab a quick bite to eat, get on my mastermind call, and that'll probably go for an hour or two. So hope you guys have a great evening, and we will catch you guys tomorrow morning with your challenges for the day. If you haven't seen what the challenges for today are, go check out the Facebook Live we did earlier today. And your Facebook challenge, your challenges today were, for mindset, was pattern interrupt. For business, it was working on the little projects, the ones that take the project steps that take 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, getting those done. And the fun one was playing around with boxes, constructing stuff out of boxes, making skyscrapers, making a spaceship, making a car, a house, a castle, a fort, whatever you desire to make with your boxes, even dioramas. Go figure. Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you all tomorrow. Heck